What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Reviews on Brews, hosted by one and only me, Brendan. Tonight, you might be wondering what we got, and tonight we have Pariah Brewing with their Back to the Filter DIPA. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, let's get this pour. So Pariah has been putting out some really good work as of late, as they have been in the last quite a while. But I really appreciate that there's more distro down here in Chula Vista. Like, I pretty much can grab a can of Dank Drink. Pretty sure they have the LeBrons, all those great ones, right in my local spot, almost Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever days I want it. So it's pretty awesome that it's coming down here to Chula Vista, and I appreciate that. Thanks, Pariah. Alright, so as I said, this is the Back to the Filter DIPA. It's a double IPA. Let's just read through. Sometimes a call comes through and you just know it's going to be a good one. In this particular instance, our good friend Brian Beagle was on the other end with a simple question. Hey, you guys want to do a collab with me and Pat McClenny? Sorry, I probably said that wrong. Naturally, we immediately said no. Just joking. They were just joking. Turned down an opportunity to get with Mr. Beagle as well as the Maverick mastermind behind Alpine Beer Company on our own brew deck? That would be silly. In a time where haze is all the craze, we realized that needed to happen when Pat exclaimed, "We have to go back to the filter." Utilizing both new and old school hop varietals, though this West Coast DIPA is 50-50 split between fawning in the future and reminiscing about the past. Who doesn't love to reminisce about the past, honestly? Centennial and Laurel laid down the foundation of this bright citrus zest, and the pine willeth Syncomb and Enigma ride like the DeLorean of tropical dankness straight into your face hole at 88 miles per hour. 88. Any less, you would have ran into the wall and died. Best paired with the company of those you respect. So my wife and best friend are over there somewhere. Yeah. It's filmed in front of a live audience, y'all. But again, just to run through, the hops are Syncomb, Enigma, Laurel, and Centennials. The malts they use are Pilsner, Gold Pils, Vienna. It sits at 7.7 ABV, ABV, and 50 IBUs, so it's pretty good. It says used by an IPA glass, but I enjoy my pint glasses, so let's fill this back up a little bit. All right, let's get into the actual review section. So. Again, I'm still a tad bit congested, so if my nose isn't on full point, my bad, but it is what it is. I want to do a review. There's a nice underlying tropical hint. You definitely still get a little bit of that West Coast hop smell, but it's a little bit more overpowered by a tropical kind of really bright fruit flavor. But back to the beer that you're actually here to listen. So yeah. Tropical, I would say more of a little bit of papaya. I literally always go to that. That's the one I always get. With a little bit of stone fruit peachy underneath that. Alright, let's see what the mouth feels like and how it tastes. Oh, that was really good. So, it's... Wow. One more. Gotta go back in for it. So it's pretty smooth up front. It's a little bit of a citrusy bite to it. You feel it kind of in your mouth and things like that. Cut in the "I feel it in my mouth" meme from a couple years back. In my mouth. But it's bright. It's right there. It brings up the tropical flavors right up front, and then it kind of just rolls right into that nice West Coast hop bite. So there's a lot of resin in the aftertaste, and that's kind of what sticks around the most. It's definitely a little bit more piney in the aftertaste, which is actually pretty interesting because there's a lot of like fruit and it's really citrusy and smooth up front, and then it rolls just hard into that nice West Coast feel. So, but I mean, as you can see, it's pretty dang drinkable. Like, it's 7.7, so if you crush one of these like really quickly, it could be a little more dangerous, but it's really easy drinking. Like, it goes down really well, it has a great flavor up front, and then it just progresses really well into the next round of flavors, and it just keeps you wanting to go back for more, and it's a great beer. I would say there's a slight bit more hop bite and hop character, kind of leaning into like the middle than at first when I first had it. It's kind of overtaking it a little. Oh, the hop and West Coast is slightly overtaking the tropical, and but yeah, I mean, like it says, it's not exactly meant to be super hazy and tropical. Like I read through it, like it definitely brings out more of that citrus pine, and then it rolls more into like the more hop bite and like strong hop characters. So it plays well with all the hops, and it does exactly what it says it should, which is nice, I suppose. It makes reviewing kind of easy when it goes with what you should be expecting. So cheers to y'all. But yeah, Pariah, you've been putting out straight fire. Dank Drink is still probably one of my favorite shots that I've taken of beers, and one of my favorite beers in general. And every time I pick up one of your cans, it's just as good. All around great beer. So cheers to y'all for that one. I'm gonna finish this up, and the review should be up within a couple hours. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate y'all. Cheers. Thank you again. Deuces. Woo. Sorry, my dog. Mark, can you grab Lily? My dog's dragging my shoe across the room. She's a puppy, so we're trying to train her.